Hiya, it's Jane from Divine Mail. I'm just doing a midweek twin flame kind of reading, see what's going on in the higher energies. Right, I have just taken these out of the pack. I've just restarted the video because Right, so it looks like there's a the sort of a new offer is sticking somebody. So someone, it's as if there could be a loving offer, but we're stuck. We don't need to be stuck. It's the Eight of Swords. My chair is squeaking. So it's all someone's up in the head, you know. It's they aren't stuck, but they feel as if they are. And, you know, they're in this desolate place and all of that. And it doesn't need to be that way. So that is what is going on as a general. Take what resonates, obviously, and leave the rest. And if you like what I do, please hit the buttons, because it sort of helps my channel to grow, because funny baby. Because we've got a Knight of Wands kind of energy as well, still in the air. Now, it could be just impulsive and wanting to move forward and bring a message. But it's also, you know, that's been very much in the, well, Divine Masculine's energy for quite some time. So, right, I'm just going to use the general cards for all of the reading this time. So, Divine Feminines, what's going on for Divine Feminines at the moment? And please don't get caught up in genders. This is just, it's about the energy, the more feminine type energies. In the heads, overthinking, sort of the Nightmare card, that one. Oops. And, oh, right, and that's the sort of checking on truths on social media. Oh, got to get over this. Right, anything else for the Divine Feminine? There's been a bit of lethargy, which can create missed opportunities for, you know, your own stability in life, and there's a looking at options as well now. Yeah, so this sort of looking at options and being a bit lethargic and moving forward isn't stable enough, really. But it looks like we're wanting to focus on stability, really, and open our heads, trying to find truths on where we'll go from here. Anything else for the Divine Feminine energies? That one flipped out quite fast there. Will it all cost energy? So there could be, you know, in your energy, there could be one or people around you who they just want to win at all costs. You know, it doesn't matter who they hurt. So be careful who might be around you or who you might still be connecting with. Because that's, you know, if a person has to win, then there's a sort of a losing. You don't want to be on that side of the coin. It's supposed to be like a win-win thing. If that's you, be careful of that energy as well. You know, different perspectives and help, that kind of energy. Right, so the next card out, upside down, which is funny because my cards aren't upside down here, as you can see. So that's the conflict card. It's sort of, there's no one listening to each other here. However, it's upside down, so it could be coming out of that energy, and that came out after that. So it could be a movement in that area. Again, different perspectives can really help, and just communication, really. So what else for the Divine Feminine energies? Judgment. So this is about making your own judgment call based on all of your own learnings, and it's a judgment call on yourself, really, you know, for your own movement forward. Anything else? Ah, right. Oh, okay. So this might be about a judgment call based on an honest message that you receive in some way. A fast-moving, honest message. Heartache. Oh dear. Doesn't look good, does it? It seems like there's a bit of running around in circles here. You know, you receive a message, whether that's a, you know, personal message or by finding out on social media or all of that. You know, if there's a winning at all costs energy, but then the conflicts and letting go of it, it could create more heartache. You know, as someone's trying to balance, you know, maybe two realities really as well, two options of realities, and you know, just create a tower moment. So this is like this is the cycle continuing, you know, whereas it's divine feminines, we've got to keep stepping up. So, you know, instead of entertaining those old energies. So, okay, anything else for the divine feminine? Yeah, so it's about letting go of anything from the past, being open, you know, to brand new adventures, and realise if you're on this side of the scale that there's always going to be enough. If you're on that side of the scale, it's about sharing the wealth kind of thing, and creating more balance in, you know, it could be that some people are in a bit of a poverty mindset still, or things haven't been working so well. So it's about balancing of the scales there, letting go of things that didn't serve, and being open to new adventures. Adventures new. And there's burdens. Yeah, there's burdens about having to just let go, move to pastures new, and creating balance within financial realm as well. New cycle. So new cycle beginning. Yeah, so you know, we can't keep in this cycle of repeating past you know, endeavors or whatever. So anything else for the divine feminine? Wow. I wonder if I'm reading for different people here. Because there's been a letting out in the cold, but we are the magician in our own world. We do want to bring our Two of Cups into being. Be positive, and this is the most positive card in the deck, so it's positive for everything. So even though you know perhaps you've been left out in the cold, you are your own magician. You can bring your own Two of Cups. You know, your real connection, your best connection possible for yourself. You are strong in your own emotional and personal security. So keep being that way and celebrate that, and be strong. You need inner strength, and you have that. And you know, don't be crying over any sort of spilt milk. Keep strong. So yeah, so the message seems to be that there's, I mean, at the moment it seems like if you have been connected to a divine masculine, you know, there are choices. The last time we had where he could have, you know, there is the option of a love and offer towards his divine feminine, but it looks like this, you know, the options are still in the mix, and it looks like the divine masculine's choosing to go for, you know, any well, whatever option other than the divine connection. So that's the left out in the cold card. You know, so let go of this cycle of finding out more truths, heartache, you know, as someone's juggling and creating another tower moment. We've got to let go of all of that, because we've recently just gone through another tower moment based on the last card reading, where, you know, we keep having to let this go and let this go, and then, you know, and letting it back in and letting it go. So, you know, be stronger than that. Yeah, and keep positive, because your love and connection, you know, you can make it happen in with someone who wants to choose you as well, you know. Anything else for the Divine Feminine? Oh, yeah, and you know, and have patience, and it's about bringing your dreams to reality. You know, be careful of the lofty dreams. Make sure the dreams that you can actually make happen in reality, and make them happen. It's all right being, but we've got to do as well. We're human beings and doings, aren't we? So that's that. Anything else for the Divine Feminine? Wow. Oh, lovely cards. You know, once you pull into your own energy and create, you really are a magician in manifesting it. Ten of Pentacles. This is total stability and celebration here, and yeah, so make it happen. You can make it happen. This is it here. All right, these cards here at the top, like especially these ones in, is really what we've got to be focusing on. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new stable beginning there. Anything else for the Divine Feminines? I think that's it, right? Wow, that was some reading, wasn't it? Yeah, keep strong, Divine Feminines, and be your own creator. And this is what we keep being told, isn't it? When we bring our own beautiful things into the world, it's the way to go. So, Divine Masculines, what's going on with Divine? I'll just shuffle the cards a bit, because I'm just going to use the same cards so today. Divine Masculine's got his own pack now. Right. Right, what's going on for the Divine? Yeah, so it looks like, it seems things are far off in the distance. You know, when you're moving towards a way, a project or whatever, you gather momentum, and then, you know, you're working hard, but it looks like things are far off. And that's what's coming into the Divine Masculine's energy right now. So this one flipped upside down. So this is, you know, the right way up. It's lovely. Ten of Pentacles is full stability and happiness and all of that, but it's upside down. So, you know, his true stability and everything, it seems like it's far off. And it's how he's, you know, wow. And these just flew out as well, sort of, flew out. Oh, right, the same as with Divine Feminine. It's win at all costs, but, you know, we're not fighting about it anymore. It's like as if the Divine Masculine Feminine on different pages here. And but before they were fighting, kind of trying to you know, as if like, but this is the right way, but that's the right way, sort of, you know, winning at all costs, really. But there's no fight anymore, you know, about it. And there's a balancing act going on, which we've already seen in the Divine Feminines, which is creating the Tower moment. So the Divine Masculine still, you know, balancing, as if there's more than one reality option. And he's doing a balancing act there. Anything else for the Divine Masculine? See, the Seven of Swords is all about lies and deceit, so unfortunately it's still coming up in the Divine Masculine's energy, which is what creates the Tower moments for the Divine Feminine when she entertains the energy and the connection. So you can see he's trying to run away from the High Priestess, you know, very intuitive, you know, this could be like the Divine Feminine kind of high, very, very intuitive, you know, spirit or whatever, and he's running away from that. He's hiding. He doesn't want to, you know, he's either continuing the lies and deceit to have his, you know, balancing it all with different people and all of that, or he's also trying to, you know, deceive himself as well, and that's sort of moving away, as you say, from the High Priestess. And this grounded offer is actually going away, also walking away, if you can see, from the intuitive High Priestess as well. So and he's sort of running away from doing this grounded, stable offer as well. So yeah, as we saw at the beginning, didn't we, that there was a being up in the heads about a love and offer. You know, this, it's like, which way do I go? Yeah, still stuck. Doesn't need to be stuck, but is. This is too much thinking. That's the thing, when we it's in our heads more than our hearts, isn't it? We've got to be sensible about things. However, if we're just in our heads, it isn't very sensible, is it? So, and but he's wanting stability. You know, this King of Pentacles is here in energy. This could be you don't get caught up in Genesis. It could be the counterpart as well. But that Seven of Swords is moving away from all that stability and intuition as well. Anything else for the Divine Masculine? Oh, teamwork. Well, these came out together. Because this is keep your cards close to your chest. This is the opposite of teamwork. It's like bipolar. It's like one way and the other way, you know, because if you keep your cards close to your chest, you aren't open to teamwork, really. So, you know, this is like, which way am I going? What reality am I doing here? You know, so wanting teamwork, but not sort of saying anything, you know. It's bringing stability in, keeping his cards close to his chest, wanting stability, but not really, sort of not saying anything about it. Still deceiving and hiding, really. It could just be that he just doesn't want to share how he really feels as well. And she's burdened, trying to balance it all. Can't share. He's you know, he's hiding and keeping cards close to his chest. He's burdened. Doesn't know where he's at. Too much overthinking, too much head, not allowing his heart to connect enough. Well, it's like as if someone's sort of scared to open up, really. Hermit. So in hermit mode again, trying to find more wisdom. Anything else for the divine masculine? This is like, you know, on Sunday I did a read and it was very much more in line, I think. And this is more, this feels like more like the sabotage. Do you mean? Because we can do that. If we can think one way and then go the other, can't we? Like the duality of it. But be a magician. You're in hermit mode. You are the magician. You are manifesting. You're manifesting, really. It's like we're manifesting what we want, and then when it comes, it's like, that type of thing as well. So do we really want it then? Anything else for the divine masculine? It's a nice one to finish on. Being the magician. Be the magician that you are. And the star. So that this is like all hope for renewal and appreciating, like renewed appreciation for what you do have, and you know, and hope and faith for the future, really, and connecting all your chakras so you're lit up. It is also the Aquarius card, so it could be that you know, someone who's manifesting with someone who's an Aquarian as well. So yeah. But we've got different people's cards here as well. Like there's plenty of pentacles here, you know, for the earth elements as well. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess. Crying over spilt milk, which is the same as what the Divine Feminine had. Crying over lost connections there. But there's the Two of Cups behind as well. So anything else? Two of Cups. So you are hoping for renewal, even though you're crying over spilt milk. You do still, as with the Divine Feminine, you do want a loving connection. Chair's really squeaky. And you're working hard, and it's paying off as well. So there is a lot of working hard, and there is movement forward. Yeah. Keep going. Anything else for the Divine Masculines? And now I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And yeah, so you do want this. You want this divine connection. It's like it's being sabotaged, though, isn't it? You know, with maybe the divine masculine and feminine. You know, it's want it, and then like, whoa, scared or something. Working hard and trying to find out on social media. So it's like both the divine masculine and divine feminine are wanting to find out on social media what's going on, but they ain't talking to each other like mature adults. The walking away card came out like that. So that's like, you know, that would be walking away. That would be definitely not walking away. And that's like, what do I do? Am I walking away from this or what? And it landed kind of on the Hermit. So there's this, you know, perhaps going within to do I walk away? Do I not? You know, at the beginning we saw that Knight of Cups potential offer, but being in the head. You know, it's being in the head, overthinking again. In that head, you can't connect fully with your heart when you're too much in your head. Do you know what I mean? So, and there you go. And there's that Knight of, there's that love and offer there again. You know, on there. So, oh, excuse me. Manifesting a loving connection, and then it's like
wobbling about it and sabotaging it really, and then wanting it and then sabotaging it, and then wanting it, and, and then what about everybody else, and what about the life I had? I don't know, you know what I mean. Anything else for the Divine Masculine? I have a feeling that the other Knight of Cups, because I've got 2 packs, I feel like the other one's in here. I think I got a bit mixed up on one of the readings the other day. Anyway, I haven't checked, but I'm just wondering if something comes out. Queen of Swords, so there's no BS, just doing the right thing, you know, keeping it honest and true. This could be dealing with an air sign as well, because that's the air energy. So that's going on as well. Maybe it's like, and come on, let's sort it out. No more BS. Which way we're going here? What we're doing? You know, let's just cut out the BS here. Anything else for the Divine Masculines? Gonna make a cup of coffee. Anything else for the Divine Masculine? I kind of feel with this one, it's like, oh, what do you mean? Oh, sick of this now. It's like, change the chapter. Oh dear me. Judgment, which is what the Divine Feminine had as well, is making your own judgment call based on all of your learnings to move you forward. Good. You know, there's lots of working on self here, isn't there, to clean it up and truly understand what you want going forward. But that, you know, it's still a lot of thinking in the head. Sometimes it, well, keeping it simple can connect in different ways and being too much in our heads, isn't it? Okay, so making a judgment call for a brand new passionate beginning as well. And the love and offer. Yeah, it's sort of, it's like, which way do I go? Very much which way do I go, even though I'm manifesting my loving, I'm really loving thing, but which way do I go? Type of thing. You know, it's still this like hiding from what's really being felt as well. And a stable offer as well, wow. So making a judgment call for passionate and stable beginning without cutting out the BS. Yeah. The BS within our own minds type of thing, isn't it, sometimes? Right. Oh, and then an honest message. But with the Divine Feminine, this honest message created a tower moment. That was the Knight of Swords that was in there. And heartache. But heartache could be as well, actually, that, you know, when you actually find out truly how someone feels in a good way, it can really upset. But it is, and it even bring a bit of a tower moment, but that would be in a good way as well. So, but if it's to do with continuing a same cycle, then that's got to end, like we said before. But this, you know, if we're cutting out BS here, starting again with a message, that would be lovely. The cards out, the last cards I was going to say are, you know, you have good fortune on your side here, Divine Masculines. The stability here, emotionally and security, really. You know, we don't need to be doing that overthinking. And this is the most positive card in the deck. So, you know, again, it's the sun shines here, it's positive. So, okay, so I hope that makes sense for some out there. I've just, well, there's so many cards here now. I remember that reading where I couldn't find, it took so long to
pull out anything. That was one of the divine masculines a while back. Just make sure these cards are all upright before. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Yeah, cool on that one as well. Alright, yeah, you know, it's just because there's just too much of that going on in the heads and trying to balance it all. You know, but it sort of messes other people about as well, and we've got to think about others as well as ourselves in all of this, haven't we? So anyway, right, so what is the what can I ask now? If there's anything for the divine feminine, what the cards have gone a bit like tougher here. Divine feminine, what for betterment, what would that be? These ones, I like that one had to come out as well. Oh, yeah, you aren't stuck, so you got to let go of anything that's toxic bonds, obsessions, addictions, anything like that, anything that's keeping you stuck. Let it go and be open to brand new uncharted beginnings. Just be in that energy of being really open to brand new beginnings, so letting all of the rest of it go. And what's this one? Oh, and yeah, perhaps connect to your loving connections. It's very loving, this card, so be very loving. There could even be a reconciliation here, someone who really wants to offer a loving cup, and be open to brand new adventures, and let go of all of that overthinking of you know, that was toxic. So yeah, so divine feminine, you know, still a bit of work there to do in your own mind there. So what else? What for the divine masculines? That was the left out in the cold card. But oh, missed opportunity, being lethargic. So be careful of letting something go and being left out in the cold energy. Right. What for betterment for the divine masculine? Queen of Cups, being the loving Queen of Cups energy. I feel like the screen's a bit, it's like a bit sabotaged for some reason. That one's flipping out. Ten of Swords, hurt. Make your love an offer. Be that give and take love. Like Queen of Cups is very loving, loves herself, and very giving, loving as well. So letting go of any heartache, and you know, bring a stable offer to the world. Stable offer into the world. And yeah, you've worked really hard on the toxic, you know, the toxicity really, in whichever way that is, you know, addictions, obsessions, toxic bonds, all of that, you know, includes like addictions to like sexual addictions where you want everybody and all of that. And you've worked really hard on that, so keep working hard. There's hope for success there. Yeah, and just know that yes, it's created heartache, hurting, you know, that Queen of Cups type energy, but it's talking about making a stable offer there. So it's definitely the duality reading, this one, isn't it? So I don't know what else to say really other than that. Just what's coming out here. Be a magician, use your intuition, and focus on your Ten of Pentacles, your real success, stability, and shared and celebrated with each other. So there you go, that's the reading. Just feels a bit sort of messy, this one, doesn't it? Like sabotagey duality or whatever, but we're all dealing with that. So I hope that helps somebody out there. All right, all the best, take care, bye.